The All-American and current middleweight champion Sean Strickland returns to the octagon this January to make his first official title defense against the South African Dricus Du Plessis. Strickland has been in hot form both inside and outside of the octagon over the past year. There's no denying the champ could make short work of DDP when they meet in just over a month's time. So join us in this video as we break down why Strickland destroys Dricus Du Plessis when they share the octagon at UFC 297. Don't forget to stick around until the end to get our official prediction. Sean Strickland is like pineapple on pizza. Some love him and others can't stand his voice. Nonetheless, he's the current king of the middleweight division following his hammering of Israel Adesanya back at UFC 297. But the king always has someone in line to overthrow him, and Strickland's usurper comes in the form of Dricus Du Plessis. Fans have been quick to jump the gun and claim DDP is the next big thing, but let's not forget his last 3 wins have been against the now unsigned Darren Till, Derek Brunson, who fights for PFL, and Robert Whittaker, who's clearly not the fighter he was in 2017. DDP is like a raging bear who runs out of gas quicker than a 69 Dodge Charger. I mean, come on. Have we forgotten how heavy he was breathing in his fight against Till? Or how tired he looked against Brad Tavares? Would it be too much to claim that Strickland will toy with DDP using his never-ending gas tank and finish the big South African? We don't think so. After all, Strickland's cardio could make Colby look like he's been skipping his hill sprint. The truth is, DDP is a bit sloppy and very hittable, leading us to suggest that a well-balanced striker would have a field day with him. So this brings us to the question, is there any chance he can keep up with a pressure fighter like Strickland, who plans to light him up for the entirety of the fight? Strickland is underestimated by much of the UFC fan base, yet we can't argue that he's the best at what he does. The champ has an elite skill set that has allowed him to win 8 of his last 10 fights and outstrike Izzy. Let's now discuss 2 of Strickland's significant strengths. Strength number 1. Striking. Strickland is one of the most consistent strikers in the UFC. His unique and somewhat awkward flat-footed style and high guard allowed him to jab and break down his opponents efficiently. He's a classic boxer who has no problem using the old-school double jab, often followed by a heavy right. But hey, don't change it if it works, right? But there's more to his game than meets the eye. He has some of the best defensive striking in the UFC. Showcased by his stats, Strickland has a unique ability that allows him to counter and evade his opponent's attacks, a true testament to his versatility as a fighter. Strength number 2, cardio and pressure. The champ combines his striking with an ability to pressure his opponents and place wear on them throughout the entirety of the fight. As the bout goes on, we rarely see Strickland gas, nor do we see him slow down. Ultimately, this is how we managed to take the crown from Izzy back at UFC 290. With that being said about Strickland's strengths, just before we give you our official prediction, we'd like to first mention our monthly shoutout. All you need to do to enter is comment "I subbed" in the comments section below, so make sure to comment and you'll have a chance of winning. When Strickland defends his title at UFC 297, we honestly can't see it any other way in which the fight ends other than the reigning champ sailing off into glory. You might say, but what about his close stance? Dricus will just take him down and batter him. But before you get ahead of yourself, remember that Strickland's takedown defense sits at nearly 85%. As we previously mentioned, DDP is very hittable, mostly due to a high chin, and isn't the best at conserving cardio. So, while he may threaten Strickland in rounds 1 and 2, Strickland comes alive in the championship rounds, and there's no doubt in our minds that he does enough to take home the victory. DDP has been finished twice in his career, and we think Strickland will add to the tally by ending the night with a TKO victory over DDP in round 5 of their fight.